Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of my Minecraft Mostly Vanilla Survival Series, Season 2. So, I have some things prepared already. These lanterns, all 47 of them. This exposed copper lantern being one from last episode when I was building my bridge that I broke because one of the legs was going through it. But what I want to do is light my bridge up on both sides. And to do that, I am going to have to place at least 23 lanterns on both sides. Now, clearly, if you would look at this, if I wanted to put a lantern here, 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 next to each of the legs, then 23 on each side wouldn't be nearly enough. So instead, what I'm going to do is put a lantern on all of the center blocks of the odd number walls. And then, I don't know, I'll try and figure something out for the even number walls, because that's what makes up the majority of these. And so, I am going to get to that. Oh boy, this is going to be fun, perhaps, maybe, I don't know, although I seriously doubt it. First, let's start off with the exposed copper Is this blinking? It is. This thing is literally blinking. Oh well. And now, once I do that exact same thing on the other side of the bridge, on the center of the odd length walls, then I'll get to placing these lanterns on every other wall as well. Alright, I got the light figured out. So what I did is I counted 5 blocks away from the original lanterns back and forth on each side to keep things even. And then when it came to these, I simply put the last 4 lanterns on the other sides of these odd walls here because there would be nowhere else to put them. And so now this bridge should be completely... Oh wait, hold on. Seems I forgot to place some of the lanterns. There, and you go there. Is that all? Or did I forget to do this on the other side as well? Nope. All is in order now. And I'm left with 15 lanterns left, which I can use to line my canal and light that up as well. And then afterward, I want to go over to that floating island right there. That one in the water, and I want to expand it. That is the floating yeah, that is the floating. I want to expand that and put a fishing hut or something similar on it so I can fish off of there. But for now, how do I want to place these lanterns here? Okay, I'm gonna have to cut down this tree, and on the sides of my canal here, I want to place walls down, and on those walls is where the lanterns will sit to light the area up. Which means I also need to cut down this tree, considering it's only 1 block away from my canal. So, if I left that tree there, the wall would have connected to it. This oak tree right here is fine though. That mushroom's fine, okay. Now I can get to placing these walls. So to do that, I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there we go. Wow, that is interesting. You could put leaf litter on the same block you have a wall. I didn't know that. That's actually pretty cool. Although leaf litter is still annoying. I'll never forget how annoying. Do I not have a pickaxe? I don't have a pickaxe on me. By the way, here's a new texture. This stick right here. I gave it a leaf, as you can tell. And a sticky protrusion on the other side of it. And the only other texture I added this go around as well is the dark oak plank texture. Dark oak parent plank texture, which you can see here. Personally, I like it, although it does look a bit too much like actual wood rather than a plank, so I can see some issues with it. I may change that texture again in the future, or I may not. It depends. Right. I was gonna put lights here as well. You know what? Let's do it. Now, I don't have my bucket anymore. I forgot I lost that. Right. But with these 15 lanterns, I could put 6 on these cobblestone walls, and then 8 once I can get another bucket to refill this source block right here. Well, actually, hold on, that's not necessary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's fine. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here. And then the last 2 lanterns will go on these water legs. Now, that's complete. I will still get my water bucket though, so I could fix the water because that is kind of annoying. And it's getting night anyway, so take a look at my bridge and how lit it is. It's glowing with vibrance that goes down to, well, not even half the height of the actual legs, but oh well, I suppose. Now, back to my home. Alright, I fixed the water over here. For a second I thought I saw more broken water, but no, I fixed the water right here. It's no longer flowing water or moving water. And now, on to what I wanted to do in this episode, and that is expand this tiny island. I may eventually even have to fill in this hole a bit, because this is a bit awkward, this terrain generation. It's not appealing to me, but I want to expand this island, even if it's only a bit, so I could build a fisherman's hut on it. And I got the dirt to do just that. Hold on. Put that dirt back there, and then this ladder, let's place that right there. That will be my way onto the island. Now, break this block, and I can expand the island in whichever way I choose. And I have this small island placed now. How does it look? That is not a good view of it. What if I come over here? Oh, yep. Yep. I think it looks nice. And it's not too big. Now, I have dark oak, all this dark oak wood on me. So if I come back over here, I can get to building that fisherman's hut. It doesn't need to be large. And it doesn't even really have to be a hut either. It can be this sort of shelter, weather shelter, not really, rain shelter. Sort of like a gazebo, except not. Okay, let's do this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go, and now I need to bring this up 2 more blocks taller, so 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, and then do the same on this leg too. With these slabs and stairs, I'm gonna build the roof of this sort of shelter thing. So how do I want to do this? The entrance is right here. You know, let's put stairs here and there, and then do the same on the opposite side as well. So a stair right there and right there. And then with these slabs, do this and make a sort of H shape. Let me collect these slabs real quick. Place that there, and that should be a roof that covers the whole thing. Oh, let me collect this stair real quick. Yep, so now what I want to do is put stairs like this on both sides. And now it's a proper roof. So with these logs, this. Well. Let's do this and this. And then put these logs like that. And now, lanterns. Let's get a single wall here and place a lantern. And there we go. I got my sort of fishing hut. I really need to fish more for more food because I am quickly running out of it. I restocked on all of the clownfish, but let's be real, nobody wants to live off of clownfish. Not in Minecraft anyway. Can you even eat clownfish in real life? I don't think I've ever seen something like that. Although, to be fair, I've never seen a real life clownfish in person either, so. Oh hey, I forgot that there's sugarcane here. Let's plant this as well for the eventuality of getting an enchanting setup. But I now got this ugly fishing hut right here. I don't know, it is ugly, but I kind of like it. Yeah, I think I like it a bit. I'm sure it would look better once all the grass regrows, though. I've made quite a bit of progress in this world so far. There are some strange things left, though, like that singular grass block down there for whatever reason. I wonder how that happened. Maybe an Enderman, like that seems to be the most likely cause. Cooked cod, raw cod. Yum, 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 yum. So, I am going to fish for a while. And maybe work on this ground right here as well. Because, as I said, it's pretty ugly down there. First of all, I'm going to cut down these mushrooms, though. Claim that single mushroom. I don't think mushrooms can grow on the surface unless it's on like mycelium, right? Because they're practically allergic to light. So even if I left these red mushrooms here after I've cut down the mushroom trees, I doubt that they would be able to regrow. They would simply stay there for the rest of all time. So, get rid of all this leaf litter. My god. If I get some brown mushrooms, I'll be able to make some oh, hey, there's a brown mushroom right there. I can make myself mushroom soup like I was about to say I would. Or could, rather. Oh, hey, there's even a cow. A couple of cows. So I may be able to establish some farmland. I mean, not farmland, but, you know, animal pens, because there's also pigs here. I imagine if I waited long enough, I'd also be able to get some sheep, but that seems like it would take a while, and I don't feel like waiting that long in this video. So, time to return home since it's becoming night again, and then in the morning, I'll, instead of fixing up the land and fishing, I'll make those animal pens, because they seem like they would be more beneficial to me at the moment. I had to use some bone meal, but I got a piece of wheat now, so I can establish a couple of pens. Not for the pigs just yet, but I can make one for cows. And so, I'm gonna get to that. This plank texture, I'm not gonna lie, it looks kind of weird as a pin. But, oh well, I suppose. And there we go. Break this one as well, because I don't think cows can fit through a one gate, so now it's two gates. Now, the cows, I believe they were over this direction, right? On the other side of my island. There's the pig. Oh, yep, I got the cow. A cow. First, let's grab this one, though. Come on. Come on, my friend. You shall now join me on my land. With a friend, of course. You're not going to be alone. There will be others. And then you'll make others. And then I'll slaughter you all for your resources. For your raw beef, for your leather. Those are very, very important for me, you know? Your raw beef can be turned into steak that I can use as a proper food source so I can stop eating clownfish. But your leather, oh, that's where the real riches are. Your leather could be used to help me make books, which are very important for me. I know you don't know what a book is, but you help me make them. And books contain knowledge. And you know what knowledge is? Knowledge equates to power. The more knowledge you have, the stronger you are, essentially. I mean, not physically, but in intangible power, right? And that goes for individuals, or it goes for entire governments. The smarter a country is, the stronger it is, because the smarter a country is, the more innovation its population can establish. And with that innovation comes weapons and better, more efficient practices when it comes to things like farming or medicine. And so yes, knowledge is power. Anyway, that's the end of my sermon. I got both of you in your pen now. I would apologize, but I don't really feel bad. So, this is your new home. I hope you all enjoy it. I'm not a total monster though. I will give you some light. I don't want mobs spawning inside your pen. And there we go. That should make the pen all well lit. No mobs should infringe upon your land rights. Potentially. Unless, of course, they walk off these blocks, like right here, and somehow manages to get inside, but that's a different matter entirely. If that ever happens, just moo for me, and I'll come running with an axe. Don't worry, I won't use it to slaughter y'all yet. I will use it to protect you and my land. Because while your pen is your land and you have the land rights for it, it's still on my land and I'm the true owner. You understand, right? Anyway, once I get another piece of wheat grown, I will breed you two because I would love for you to not despawn, but also I would love for you to start producing offspring because the more of you there are, the more food and leather I get. I hope you understand what I'm trying to get at here. Look at that. After some fishing, or rather during some fishing, my second piece of wheat grew. And now I have the right amount of wheat to feed my cows and get a third one. Hello there. Make a baby. Ah, they made a baby. Right there. That ugly thing. Anyway, I planted this farm here. For a second there, I thought my crops were going to get ruined. Thankfully, they didn't though. And I have done plenty of fishing. As you can see, 13 raw cod, 7 raw salmon, 4 puffer fish, a nautilus shell, and a bull, as well as a name tag. Those were all fished up. But I have 20 edible fish on me, not counting all the Nemos I have. So, it's time for me to make myself some food. Finally. Over here, there is a pillager patrol right there. See, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's a 5th one back there. Now, naturally, with my luck, one of them has an enchanted crossbow. And once again, with my luck, in all likelihood, that crossbow is enchanted with some sort of piercing on it. Which is no bueno for me, because that means I can get damaged through my shield. But I'm going to do my best to eliminate them anyway. First, though, is the one with the enchanted crossbow. Ow. Yep, see. As you can tell, that guy with the enchanted crossbow is still capable of shooting me, even with my shield up. Which means that pretty much confirms that that one, right there, has piercing. which is annoying. Why is he running so fast, though? Oh, got him. Okay, now that he's dead, the rest are easy to make follow. Because they don't got piercing. And pillagers are dumb as rocks. Unfortunately, they don't pull aggro onto each other. So, I can't get them to fight like what I can do with skeletons. But that doesn't matter because they're still dead. I got a crossbow from that. And it has good durability on it. Any arrows, though? Of course not, except for the arrow that's already pulled back. But now I got this ominous banner. Unfortunately, I can't edit this to put a giant red X on it. So, you can simply go, I don't know, right here, I suppose. Maybe that'll call more pillagers to me. Maybe it would call less. But it should serve as a decent warning. And there we go. Do not blow. You have got to be kidding me. I didn't think I was close enough for that to explode. But it appears that my assumption was completely incorrect. And now I have cows all over the place. And no wheat to leer them. Well, there are other ways. Oh man, I want to scream. And it's raining on top of that. You have got to be kidding me. Oy vey. The best I can do is get these guys in boats. I'm gonna need at least 3 of them because there's 3 cows. First up, you. Come back here. One of you two, get in the boat. Oh my god. This is annoying. This is so annoying. There's the other one. Get in there. There we go. And... okay. Time for some tricks. Ah, there we go. I made it in. Now, there's still 2 others. Come out wherever you are. Surely you haven't gone that far. Okay, one of you, get in there. Guess I'm taking the baby first. Turn myself right round, baby, right round. Okay, get out of my way. Otherwise, I might actually kill you. I only need 2 cows to get the population up and running again. So if I have to, I will sacrifice one of them. Come on, get around the corner. There we go. And now there is just 1 left. You know, this is the second creeper that exploded on me this episode. The second. It's starting to get annoying. Where's that 3rd cow? Oh my god. Did it seriously? Where'd it go? Did it die? I feel like it died. It shouldn't have gone far. What? Okay, well, I guess that's that for a 3rd cow. I wonder where the heck that other one went. Oh well. I got the fences to fix this right up. And I would like to say enough dirt to fill out this hole, but it's not nearly enough. That'll do for now, though. Well, I got them out of the boats now. And yes, I am using the hit boxes. Anyway, F3, hold F3, and then press B, and there we go. All gone now. Well, this has been unfortunate. I'm gonna go get some dirt to fill out all the holes that were produced this episode. Alright, I got more than enough dirt to finish filling out these holes. Man, creepers are so annoying. And then like that, all fixed up. Okay, well, now all fixed up. Now all fixed up. And then the other creeper hole, the one you didn't see, is over here. Right here. It blew up during my time fishing when I was occasionally going back to the mainland to check on the growth of my crops. One of them snuck up on me and blew up this massive hole and uprooted this tree. But now the land is fixed. The tree, however, is not, so it needs to get cut down. And there we go. It's all good now. Break the sapling. Screw the sapling. And I have a full inventory now. Isn't that fan-freaking-tastic? Okay, I don't like this. I won't fill out this hole this episode. I've changed my mind on that, but I will get started on it. And that's what this is, me starting on fixing up the hole. Because this part of the land is so weird to walk on, and I don't like it. It's rather precarious, and so it needs fixed, and that's what I'm doing. I am fixing this. Break you and then place you there, and like that, harvest my sugarcane and replant it some more. Can't have too much paper. And now it's time to head back home. Alright, that's going to be it for this episode. I know it's low energy and all that, but as I said, I've been distracted lately in my posts. And, well, I made a new chest plate. I also made new leggings, by the way, entirely by accident when I was trying to make a bucket, but I got all of my lost stuff back. And so that's that, I suppose. I'm going to end things here. Goodbye, everybody.